Parents of a WSU freshman who died by suicide are now suing, who they blame for his death.
Rain is coming down, and with more on the way, we're talking a wet and mild weekend in the inland Northwest.
Hi everyone, I'm Tom Sherry. Tom's Turkey Drive going on right now at all Spokane-area Rosauers stores. Stay tuned, I'll tell you how you can help a family in need this Thanksgiving.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 5 tonight. I'm Mark Hanrahan. The parents of Luke Tyler, a WSU student who took his own life in 2023, are suing a telehealth company and his fraternity. They say a combination of negligently prescribed antidepressants and hazing led to a suicide. KREM 2's Shannon Mowdy has the story.
Attorneys for Luke's parents say it's a wrongful death with a fraternity and telemedicine company to blame.
This is the future of healthcare.
The lawsuit alleges Luke, a WSU freshman, was targeted by an ad from telehealth company Hims and Hers in August 2022. Within hours of filling out a questionnaire and instant messaging a provider, attorneys say he was prescribed 90 days worth of bupropion, an antidepressant known to increase risk of suicide in adolescents. Luke messaged Hims providers. He had a history of undiagnosed depression with bad self-harm habits. Tyler's family and attorneys declined to speak about the lawsuit for now. Attorneys write Hims sent Luke months worth of antidepressants without ever physically speaking to him, a violation, they argue, of Washington state law, which requires telemedicine providers at minimum meet with patients by video or audio. Months later, attorneys write, he'd used that massive amount of leftover pills to end his life. A toxicology report showed the level of bupropion in Luke's body was 27.5 times the toxic dose. The Tylers are also suing Theta Chi fraternity and 2 pledge marshals from the WSU chapter, claiming Luke was the victim of hazing that contributed to his suicide. The lawsuit details how pledges like Luke were made to lick syrup off the floor, fight one another, and drink dangerous amounts of alcohol. KREM 2 reached out to Theta Chi fraternity and Hims and Hers, but did not hear back. Shannon Mowdy, KREM 2 News.
New information tonight. A judge has ordered Brian Koberger to pay $3,000 in additional restitution in the Idaho murders case. The funds will cover funeral costs for Kaylee Gonzalez and Madison Mogen's families. The court says Koberger has received $28,000 in donations while in jail, despite his claims he could not afford the payment. And today marks 3 years since the murders. Tonight at 7 o'clock, there's a vigil at the Vandal Healing Garden to honor Kaylee Gonzalez, Madison Mogen, Ethan Chapin, and Xana Kernodle. Pac-12 has a new media partner in USA Sports, a new channel under Comcast NBC spinoff Versant. The network announcing today it will televise 22 football games, 50 men's basketball games, and up to 10 women's basketball games starting next year. With the Pac-12 expanding from 2 teams to 9, other games will continue to air on the CW, CBS, and CBS Sports. That includes the Pac-12's men's basketball championship game. All right, let's talk weather on this Thursday evening with Chief Meteorologist Jeremy DeGood. Jeremy, it came down for a pretty good, at a pretty good rate earlier today, but then kind of shut right back off.
I know, and I told you a little bit earlier, I said I'm not putting on the jacket when I go outside because it's still in the 50s at 5 o'clock in November. The sun has been down for almost 45 minutes. That's insane. It is warm, and it's all warm because of the direction our moisture in everything is moving in from. Southerly flow brings us what's down to the south, and that, not only the rain, but also the warm temps. Rain is back later on tonight. I think we're not done with it, but by tomorrow morning, most of that will be up in the mountains off to the north or in North Idaho. I think we are pretty dry in Spokane throughout the day tomorrow. Might see some showers in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene by tomorrow afternoon, and then eventually start drying out. But by Saturday morning, another wave moves in. By Saturday afternoon, that should start to break up and move out. Sunday brings another wave. So each and every day brings a chance of showers. Each and every day, though, winds up climbing into the 50s, just like we did today.
All righty, sounds good. Jeremy will check back in with you later in the show. Tom's Turkey Drive is underway right now. It's our way to give back to those in need this Thanksgiving. We have our very own Tom Sherry joining us live tonight from a Rosauers on the South Hill. And it looks like you're joined by a very special guest right now. Tom?
We have a celebrity in the building tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I've got Madison right here and her twin brother Mason. And Madison is the official winner of the Numerica Tom's Turkey Drive Volunteer T-shirt contest. Congratulations, Madison. Now, we all knew this weeks ago, and I saw you just walk in the store a little bit. Did you know that your design had won?
A little bit.
You did, okay. Hard to keep a secret for a couple of weeks. Let's show the design. I'll have Mason turn around. Look at that. Now tell us about this. How'd you get the idea?
So my dad told me to do a Buick Grand National for a car. So I told them my idea after he told me that. And so I decided, well, a Buick Grand National is a little bit too hard. So instead I just drew a little car how I usually do it and drew it orange.
You did good. You did great. 10 years old. Did I mention that yet? I love that. This doesn't happen without our good friends at Numerica. Chad right here from Numerica, ladies and gentlemen. One of the oldest sponsors we've ever had in Tom's Turkey Drive is Numerica. We love you. You guys are with us from the very, very, very early days. So Chad, how tough of a decision was it? Because you guys choose the final artwork, the final design. How tough was it?
It was very tough. We have dozens of applicants that sent in T-shirts, and it was down to the final 5, and our employees had a tough pick, and Madison was the lucky winner, and we loved the design, but it was tough competition. She did great.
So Madison, not only are all the volunteers, all the workers, and all the Rosauers stores across Spokane wearing your design, but Numerica has something else for you. What is that, Chad?
I'm sorry, what was that, Tom?
You have something else for her.
Oh, we have a $100 savings deposit for you for your new account that we're going to open up for you, so you won $100.
So you get a $100 savings account at Numerica. Hey, what do you think of that, Mason?
That's pretty cool.
Always remember to share, right? Okay, congratulations to you, Madison. Thank you for being part of that. It doesn't happen, ladies and gentlemen, without fabulous parents. Tim and Michelle, I'm not going to put them on camera. They didn't want to go. Tim and Michelle, you guys are the greatest. I love these kids. Thank you very, very much. Take a look outside, can you? We're going to show you the bags. That's what you're going to see at all the Rosauers stores. $25 buys a family in need a Thanksgiving dinner. Back to you.
Oh, all good stuff out there, Tom. Thank you very much, and well done on the T-shirt design. All right, here's another great way to support Tom's Turkey Drive and get yourself a treat. Tomorrow is Tom's Turkey Drive at Starbucks. Visit a participating store tomorrow between 3 and 5 p.m., and all proceeds from handcrafted coffee drinks will go to Tom's Turkey Drive and the fight against hunger. It's a fun way to support the fight against hunger and get a Friday afternoon pick-me-up. All right, coming up on KREM 2 News at 5 tonight, one check-in with Tom Sherry isn't enough, so stay tuned because we head back to him later on in the show for another surprise. And at 5:15, we speak with the Spokane Velocity captain, Luis Hill, as his team prepares for the USL League One Championship match this Sunday. And here's what we have scheduled tonight for KREM 2 Plus. We have 2 Tom's Turkey Drive specials premiering at 7 and 7:30 p.m. To watch those and much more, just download our free KREM 2 Plus app and watch on your TV.